See, my husband, all he does is mess with my family, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
Nothing.
Because he wants to whore around.
I want to whore around? Wow. That's me. I remember giving me that note to myself.
He wants to leave because I promise, when John went to jail, we would take care of his dog. Dave, my husband, had to hide from the cops. So the officer asked me, anybody here to take care of the dog? I said, yeah, we will.
I didn't hide from nothing. I didn't want to get involved in it.
Because he had alcohol in the back bedroom waiting for him to drink. That's why.
No, I didn't have it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I didn't.
And
Man,
I call Orlando.
Becky, and I'm spreading lies because the truth is going to hurt, and I don't want to deal with it.
The truth is, he's trying to screw me and my kids up. So he can live with his mommy. His mommy is a controlling lady.
Yeah, whatever.
She tried to control you when you first moved up here.
No, she did it.
Yeah, she tried to stop you from moving.
No, she did it.
I'm going on 17 years with this so-called husband of mine that don't even love me.
I wonder why.
Because you're a cheater.
Oh, how can I cheat when I'm not even doing that?
You're leaving state so you can cheat.
Oh, is that what it is? No, you're delusional.
His mom don't deal with his drinking, so he got completely stopped that. His Medicaid will be discontinued, and his Medicare. See, he's screwing himself up.
No, I'm not.
Medicaid won't go with you.
I don't care. I can only get it there.
No, you can't.
I can.
Well, your mommy
Just
said...
like I did it back home.
No.
So, yeah. I don't know what the hell.
And that van that he's supposedly going to drive got a lot wrong with it. He gets halfway there, he's going to break down. So, I guess we'll see in the end of June. Because I'll get a hold of Social Security and let them know that he's planning on moving.
Go right ahead. I don't care.
You go...
It's my disability, not yours. So you can't even fuck with it.
So you will take Alexander's money from him.
Hey, you know what? You could have...
No, he's not going with you.
He had a choice.
He's not...
Give him a choice.
He's not going with you.
Give him a choice.
Hey, David, does that mean you're coming to live with me?
No.
Oh, come on, David. Be much happier.
No.
That's Jama.
Proud of you, David. Leave her. Leave her psycho ass.
No, he's going to go live with his mommy in South Carolina. His mommy's boy.
Yeah, that's fun.
Where's that lady from that he sent the $500 to from? Oh, that wasn't in South Carolina. Never mind. That was Louisiana or some fucking... I don't remember. That wasn't South Carolina, right?
Yeah, she just used it for his money.
Yeah, but is that where that lady's from? Or no?
No.
Gotcha. Was it like... Okay, maybe it was Louisiana or something like that, huh?
See, what he don't know, he leaves, he's going to sell this home before he leaves.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Was the house in your name? I thought you said the house was in your name at one point.
The title is.
Well, then that's all that matters. If his name's
But
not on the title, that's all that matters.
I have to move if he leaves.
But why?
Why?
Right.
Because he's the only one that has the money coming in to pay the bills. That's why.
Not necessarily, because if he leaves you, therefore you can go and contact like whoever you're getting money through, and they would adjust it because you're not depending on his income anymore. So you know how you said at one point you were getting 900 or whatever, and then you went down to 100 because of his income. But if he leaves,
because he told the state that he is so messed up, his body hurts so bad, but he's going to drive so many miles to go see his mommy.
right? But if he leaves you, then you're not depending on his income anymore. So therefore, the state would adjust it towards you as you being the sole provider and stuff. So your money would go back up. You'd be fine, because I know lot rent in South Dakota is not that expensive.
Yeah, the state, I have to find a payee.
Well, then freaking, don't you have your, well, never mind, I was going to say your sister, but never mind. You don't have a trusted friend or any, well, what about Carl?
No.
Carl's 23.
He's going to be 24.
Well, I'm just saying he's of age is what I'm trying to say. I mean, he would be somebody, but as long as...
You know why he's doing this? Because we're keeping a dog for a friend.
That's why David's acting a fool
Yeah.
over a dog.
He's not getting his butt kissed.
I don't like liars.
He's not getting his butt kissed.
Oh.
No.
Well, that sounds...
The doctor's supposed to be here. They're too big.
Well, that's kind of dramatic, like, to move out of state because of a dog, though.
Nothing stop.
In my opinion.
Yeah, he wants to screw around marriage over a dog.
I was gonna say that there's got to be more to the story then, because like I'm not saying from you, I'm saying from him, because that's a great big move to make over a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I know. See, I think he's got ladies he's going for.
I mean, that's
Why would he do about their state?
Yeah.
His older son lives in town here.
So what? So what?
Like I said, he's mommy's boy.
I mean, what app did he meet the other girl from? Like the one that he sent the money to however long ago. You know what I'm saying? Did he meet her on an app or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what app was that?
Yeah, what app was that? Well, you lost your $500 you got set up.
No.
I thought you did, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
He sent her.
Trying to put women on me.
No.
Trying to put women on me. You cheated on me.
Okay, well, just talk to me, Becky. Don't talk to him. What app was it that lady was on?
I don't remember what app.
It wasn't like Meet Me or Plenty of Fish or something like that.
I don't know. But there's a lady in town here that he tried to sleep with, and she said no.
I remember you telling us that.
Disgusting.
Yeah. That's crazy.
She's got a fiance and she's happy.
Right.
Why would she cheat on him with a married man?
Because some people are just like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a shit, you know, whatever, you know, they have no self-respect for their own body, you know? So they don't give a fuck. So,
And me, I don't go to truck stops, anything. I'm home.
I mean, that's what David said.
Where am I? I'm at home.
I mean,
No, not too long. You'll be leaving state.
is he leaving state because he has money due for the DUIs? Because doesn't he have fines due at the end of the month?
Yeah. You'll be sitting in jail before end of the month.
I was gonna say, is that why he's really running? Maybe that's why he's running, because he knows he ain't got the money and he knows he's gonna get a warrant out for his arrest.
Well,
I've already paid.
He didn't pay $3,000. He just made payments.
Well, if he's making payments, he might have an agreement through the state, and as long as he doesn't break that, he'd be all right. But, you know, the second you break that, they'll come and get your ass. You know?
No matter where he lives.
Well, no, not necessarily. Not everything is extraditable. Like, something like that with the DUI, because he didn't do any bodily harm to anybody. South Dakota won't expedite, you know, for something like that. They're not going to come get it. I mean, if he hurt somebody, like if he hit, like, somebody while drinking and driving and did bodily harm.
He don't realize if he moves in with his mom, he cannot drink. She don't know it.
Guess what, Becky? If he decides to leave you and go and moves in with his mom, then that's on him. You just worry about getting your, payment adjustment, for him not being in the home anymore. And then you worry about yourself and let him go off and make his own adult choices and let him make his mistakes and let him deal with his consequences. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's hard after 17 years, you're like, it's just kind of what you're used to, so you're kind of used to being the fixer and like the whatever. But sometimes if they want to act a fool, you just gotta let them go and let them do it their own choices,
Yeah, he's trying to get our son to leave with him, and he's not. He wants to stay.
Oh,
He wants to stay with his mom.
okay, well, he's old enough to make that consenting choice. So, according to the state of South Dakota, as you know, Becky, I used to live there for 17 years. I very much know about the state of South Dakota. He is of consenting age where Alexander can take the legal decision and make who.
He already told his grandma, his grandma Barbara, he's not moving.
Well, then he doesn't have to. He doesn't force to. And if, like, David were to
his
try.
home.
Well, if David tried to, for example, like, I'm just making a scenario, like, let's say the day that David decides to leave or whatever, and he basically wants to try and force Alex to come, you can call the cops, and then the cops will be like, well, he's old enough to make that decision, and then they would just tell David he'd have to go to court for, like, custody agreement and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a lot. South Dakota's like it's a mother state, you know what I'm saying? You can get a lot of help being a single mom out in South Dakota.
Yeah, I know.
So,
and then he calls Carl his son, but when he gets mad at him, he wants to beat the what out of him.
well, right. I mean, so I got a question, and you can tell me you don't want to answer this, or if you don't want to. So I'm just going to ask it. If you say I don't want to answer it, cool, whatever. Didn't David go to jail for putting his hands around Carl's neck when he was younger?
Yeah, he did.
Way back in the day. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, do you want to know why?
No, there's nothing.
Carl was a little shit when he was younger.
Well,
Okay, but-
Carl did something bad to his brother.
Okay, well then I don't want to hear that. That's okay. Okay, that might. Okay, well,
Then Carl went to treatment for it, so he can't.
I was just wondering. No, like that's okay. Let's just wrap that topic because that sounds like it's too much. That's too much family
Yeah,
trauma. Right?
it's way too much.
You know, so let's just drop that topic or whatever.
But this is how my husband is. He don't get his way. He brings up when he gets drunk. He
That's
brings
what
up
you
old
like
stuff
bringing shit
up.
up all the time.
You guys both do that though. You guys are both toxic to each other, and you know, unfortunately, we see it on live. You know what I'm saying? That's how much we know about you is because we see everything on live. Because you come on and you vent because you don't feel like you have anywhere else to turn to.
I can't talk to my husband because he'll turn around and call his mommy.
I know that's what I'm saying, and he's drunk, so he just sits there and he gets, you know, there's a lot of toxicity in your guys' relationship.
Yeah, the last time he talked to his mom, he was really wasted.
Well, he's wasting.
I need to move in with you because I can't handle the problems here.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't.
I mean,
his mom always tried to split us up.
I believe it. I mean, mother-in-laws, they're always, never mind. I won't say anything, but we won't talk about mother-in-laws, but anyways. But I mean, like I
He's
said,
trying to put his own mother-in-law that lives with us on the street.
yeah, that's crazy.
After she just helped pay half our electric bill.
Right, that's
And
crazy.
now he said he's going to leave.
Right. Have you guys ever considered, like, counseling or anything?
Counseling?
Yeah.
You know, when I went to counseling, last time he went to Vegas, he's supposed to go to counseling. Did he go? No.
Right.
He went to 2 classes with me when he came back.
Well, this is how I look at it this way. I went through, so, you know, with my kid's dad or whatever, he's in prison or whatever. I went to the same thing. Like, I went to, you know, I agreed to, like, try and get some help or whatever. Went to AA classes because he has a drinking problem also. And I agreed. I was like, I don't have a drinking problem. You know, I did, you know, pills back in the day or whatever. But I still agreed to go with him because that was my husband. You know what I'm saying? But when he didn't want to sit there and say that he didn't want to put forth the effort, I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to put in the effort. If you can't put in the effort, I'm not putting in the effort. And I went to bed knowing that I tried. You know what I'm saying? That I did something that I shouldn't have had to do, but I was willing to do because he was my husband. So if you're putting in the effort and you're trying to go to counseling and stuff like that, try to fix your relationship, try to better yourself.
He don't want to fix it. He wants to go cheat on me. That's what he wants.
Well, then if that's the situation and that's what it is, then you just need to start making your plan about...
I even called our land attendant and let them know what he's planning on doing. She says, if he doesn't, don't bring him back. Don't let him back.
Right, well, if your name's on the title, you don't have to.
Please.
I mean, because honestly, Becky, if your name's on the title of the trailer, and his name's not on it, technically, you can get RO, like a restraining order, down from Davidson County. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just say you guys had a dispute and you don't want him on the property. Then that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
He don't want the responsibility.
I know, but you have video proof that he's, you know, made you in fear of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like the one time, like He was tapping you on the shoulder. Becky, you know what? As much as you and I butt heads, I'm the one who messaged Tone Grace, and I told Tone Grace, I said, hey, message Becky. I said, I know you know how to get a hold of her. I was like, I'm concerned about her. I was like, please make sure she's okay. I'm the one who told Tone Grace.
Hey, Jama.
What's up?
I'm letting you know Shelby did pass away.
No, I'm not. No, I know. I never 100%. I 100% believe you.
And I'm letting you know we don't abuse our animals.
Well, when I see the dogs that are matted on like videos and stuff.
Shelby, this is what I'm going to tell you. Shelby is hard-headed when it comes to getting a haircut.
My mom was a dog groomer when she was alive, so I understand there's some that are temperamental like that.
It's not us. It's when I say time for a haircut, Shelby, she runs. She don't like haircuts.
Right. Well, what about the videos where you see like I have videos that I can literally show you where Shelby and Roxy both yelped in pain because Alexander pushed, I believe it was Roxy, it might be Roxy or Shelby, off of the bed. You know what I'm saying? And she yelped in pain, and then she's David in the background, and down she goes.
Why she yelped in pain is because Carl had one of his floor jacks in the living room. She bumped her back paw on it.
I know, but why? But Alexander shouldn't have been pulling her down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
I know. I told him not to do it.
And then the next, couple days later, Roxy yelped in pain. And so, we see that. And, obviously we're seeing that. We're hearing, anybody that knows around dogs.
It's because her back paw got hurt when she...
But you understand, we're hearing a dog that yelps in pain. And, anybody's like, oh my God, that was a yelp. That wasn't a scared yelp. That was a painful yelp, So obviously we're concerned because we all love, I don't have any pets at the moment because we, can't afford to take care of them at the moment. But, as a previous pet owner, we hear that noise and that just breaks our heart. We just want to make sure that people, pets can't defend themselves. Sure, they can bite, but you're way bigger than they are, kind of thing. And that's just, if you put it on the internet, people are going to criticize it. So you just.
Yeah, I know, but our dogs are not abused.
I mean, I hope so.
They're loved and abused.
And if you want to, Becky, like I said, again, there's vets that, you need to get them down there. There's vets that are down in Mitchell that will do, low income or no payments for if you need to get down there and get their shots and shit. I can help you get them down there. You know what I'm saying? I let you know right where to go. I'd have to look it up real quick. But it's over by, where the freaking Ed's Pet World is down off, isn't that Main Street down there?
Yeah, that place closed.
Okay, no, but I'm not saying, no, not saying there's a vet down in that general area, and I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. But it's over in that general area. I used to love it, Ed's Pet World. The fucking candy store by the Mitchell, or by the Walmart. Candy store.
Yeah, we got our female dogs fixed a while back on Main Street.
It is Jama. It is Jama. It is Jama. It is Jama. He's like, is that Jay? Yes, it is. It is me. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, just that you're gonna get a lot of controversy if you sit there and keep on airing your shit out. If he wants to think he's a grown-ass man, if he wants to go cheat, why would you subject yourself to that pain? Just let him go. If he's gonna run, let him be a fucking track star. Let him go fucking act like a teenager and let him live the life that, is gonna come.
His mom is controlling.
Well, then let him go. That's where he thinks if he has mom issues, you know what I'm saying, then let him fucking go. Shit, I mean, because then that way you can work on yourself, Becky, you know what I'm saying, and not fucking have him drag you down.
Yeah, he's threatening if he takes me my appointment tomorrow, he might leave me there.
Well, I guarantee you, down in Sioux Falls or what?
Yeah.
Well, fuck, you know what? There's that fucking MedCap people, transit. There's ways around that, Becky. I mean, whatever.
I have no money to pay him.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm telling you right now. Oh, shit.
My mom was nice to put money in gas. He's not going to leave me like that.
Right, well then.
My mom will have his ass real bad.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, who's driving you down there? Is Carl driving or is he driving?
Dave's driving. Carl, he's got other things to handle.
Okay, well then I was going to say maybe it'd be safer if you can find somebody else that can drive you down instead of him. Then if he wants to act like he's rough and buff, then, I mean, it is what it is.
He's mad because Medicaid is not his primary insurance.
Right. Well,
So he can't get the medicine he
you
needs.
did. That's not on your control. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you fucking picked it. You know, so.
No, he's mad because why is my Medicaid my primary insurance and not Medicare? And Medicare is his primary insurance and not Medicaid.
Right, but isn't he a veteran though too? That why doesn't he have TRICARE? That's what I don't understand. If he's a veteran, supposedly, he should be covered
Well,
through
he's got the papers.
Huh?
That happened in Vegas.
Okay, well,
Like that saying,
okay.
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Girl, what?
I don't know.
No, but like for real, he should, if he is a veteran and he was honorably discharged, he should have, you know, complete TRICARE through any VA whenever he should have full coverage if he was honorably discharged. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. He don't check things out.
well, he would know if he was honorably discharged or not. You know what I'm saying? So like
He says he was.
okay, but if he was,
No,
where's your?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
You see my goddamn certificate that.
Okay, then where's your TRICARE then? Why don't you have coverage through the VA then, David?
I don't need to be when I have Medicaid.
No, you would have TRICARE. You would be going to the only hospitals you would be going to would be the VA hospitals if you were an honorably discharged veteran.
I don't need the VA when I have Medicaid.
You do.
VA are for actually people who are mostly hurt during a war. I never got hurt during any war.
Because you didn't do active duty. You didn't do what? The
I did do active duty. I got honorably medically discharged for pneumonia.
okay, so
And his mom was there. She had to go pick him up.
where's your
They
TRICARE then?
blew my mom out.
Anybody would choose TRICARE over Medicare any day, bro. Like that makes no sense. TRICARE is like the best like healthcare you could possibly get. I'm not. That's making any sense. Like, whatever. Okay.
Anybody.
He's got papers showing that Medicare is discontinued, and they're saying that he's still on it. That makes sense.
Right, but he would honestly, like just somebody said in the comments, Natalie's book deal says TRICARE is for all that is not just injured vet. No matter what, if you serve in active duty, you get TRICARE. He does not have TRICARE. Hey, they wouldn't even give him Medicaid and stuff like that from what I understand is because TRICARE trumps all and covers everything for you. You go to VA because they take care of you because you serve for our country. So that's just not making any sense to me. But
I don't know.
yeah, I'm just gonna say that's the last thing I'm gonna talk about. I mean, you've seen it.
Other than that, I don't know anything about what happened to him in Vegas.
Right, I know. But I'm just saying it's just kind of sketchy. But, but I guess if he thinks he wants to be a big boy and, whatever, why live miserably where he's somewhere where he doesn't want to be,
He's got a home. He's the one that looked for this home. He's the one that bought this home. But when he don't get his way,
No, see, that's
he chickens out and leaves.
You leave shit out, and I'm not gonna fucking deal with it.
I'm not leaving nothing out.
Yeah, you are.
Well, then tell me your side of the story, David. Let me hear it. What is she missing?
Why? She is always blaming that she wishes that she could help pay the bill.
Right, I'm
Well-
sure she does.
Okay, yeah. Then she gets on TikTok. She's always blaming me for getting her banned. Well, no. I will always defend myself if I'm being brought up.
Right.
And that is just how it is.
Right, and everybody does. I defend myself when you guys talk shit, and you guys defend. It's rightfully so. Right, correct. I agree. So, are you just upset? Do you get upset, David, because she's doesn't give you any quality time? Is that what the issue is?
I don't give him sex because of his alcohol usage. I can't be around that.
Let's just hold up there, woman. There's times I've gone weeks without drinking, and then you use your excuse because you're late.
Well, you know what's going on with
all
that.
right. But you see, you want to single one thing out.
Right, and that's not
Once
fair.
I'm dealing with swelled up forearms, I gotta go see the
You want to
doctor.
single one thing out only. And that's how you are.
I can see, honestly, Becky, I can see David's point of view because, if you're using his, when he's drinking against it, and then he goes, weeks without, which I don't know if he does, because we've seen him drunk quite a few times. But you can't use that
The only
against
time
him.
he's not drunk when he's completely broke. but he always finds a way to go get money to get alcohol.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds honestly like,
I
I've been through some toxic, my last marriage with my freaking kids' dad, he was a toxic, alcoholic, and I did the same thing, but, because you're not attracted to them when all they're doing is drinking, hold on, 1 second.
He don't drink during the day.
Well, that doesn't matter, but that's still all you're thinking about is his drinking, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and that's not attractive, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
I
He gets mean when he drinks.
Oh yeah, mine too. Mine used to like.
No, I don't.
Hey, you do.
But do you understand? Alcoholism isn't attractive, David. But neither is using your medical, downfalls for it. Because not to be like, oh, if there's little kids on this, just cover your ears. Because there's different positions. Like your legs may hurt, girl, but there's different shit you can do to like prop your leg up. You can do all sorts of shit. So
I know that.
you know what I'm saying? So like,
he's the one that had to dress me when I got hurt. He's the one that saw me on the ground and tried to get me up with the Cadillac when we had the Cadillac. He had to call the ambulance. He knows what I'm going through.
I called the paramedics because I couldn't pick her up because I was going to slip and fall in that black ice myself, and I wasn't going to do that. There's more professional trained people that can prepare to do that.
right, fair. I gotta get out of the box here soon because I'm getting off of one job and going to the other one. But I just want to jump up in a box just because I just want to see if I could bring attention to you and just let you know that if you're talking about him leaving you, let him leave you. But you got to stop bringing everything on the internet. That's why you're getting so much hate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he says he's going to leave, but people are telling me wait until make sure it actually happens.
Yeah, they're right. So what you need to do is called move in silence. You make your exit plan or your backup plan in silence. You don't announce.
Yeah, I'm trying to make money off this app, so I have money to back up. So if he decides to leave, I have money to pay the bills. So we're not on the street.
Right. Well, I honestly just don't see him leaving. Who knows?
His mom's got enough going on. She can't handle his drinking and his complaining about what's going on here.
I really don't complain about what goes on here. And if you have a problem talking to my mom, you got a problem talking to my mom, that is your problem, not mine. You make me feel like I can't talk to my own mother.
Well, until
she is my mom.
Until you get.
She's my only parent left alive.
I know that. I never got to meet your dad. You went to the bar that he used to drink at.
9, 10. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get up in a box and just kind of, whatever. I honestly didn't think you were going to accept me. So
you take the Roxy from the home that she only.
She's my dog.
I know she is. But this is the home she knows.
Yeah?
Well, I'd take her away from it.
And here's the thing, Becky, is my group of people, like Stu's, Pillow Princess, and all them guys, we've always said that, that we would actually probably get along with you just fine if you were away from David. It's your, stuff that comes out of your mouth like that.
If he stops constantly drinking, if he has 140, I don't care. That's fine. But he goes back to the store, and then I hear, I can't afford to pay the bills.
Oh, I don't ever say that.
Well, I'm broke.
My bills are always paid before I buy alcohol.
Yeah,
but when you...
Well, I don't even want to hear it.
When you're broke
I don't even want to hear your excuses.
Well...
Because that's what they are, excuses.
You guys both do it. You guys are both... You guys both do it, though, unfortunately.
Put the money away.
Yeah, right. But if he does leave you, just remember he's no longer your payee or whatever. So therefore, you just go make that.
And I have to find somebody else to be my payee.
Like I said, Carl or something.
Carl is not responsible to be a payee.
Well, neither is David. Apparently, he's drinking.
I know.
Come on, Becky.
I have it where she takes her own money.
Okay.
It's on a bank card. I get it. He just fills the paperwork out.
Right. It sounds like you guys maybe need to sit down with like a mediator or something or whatever, because it just sounds like
I can't.
Cycle.
Every time I try to talk to him, he just don't want to listen.
Well, there's
He
your answer then, right?
he don't want to listen to his wife. His third, I'm his third wife.
So what?
His other two wives. I'm not going to talk about his ex-wife, Crystal.
Yeah, don't bring up them because they're not around here to defend themselves. So.
Oh, she's a piece of work.
I mean, aren't we all?
And his other ex-wife, Kelly, she tried to get him back. Not happening.
It might sound like it might be a little bit more peaceful if you guys separated, honestly, because it sounds like you guys aren't like made for each other, honestly. I mean, I know you have.
Why would he even bother buying a home if he's thinking about leaving all the time?
That was how many years ago? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what's going through his head. Like, you know, I wish.
I have no clue either.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to mute you for a second.
The veterinarian sent us a sympathy card from when Shelby passed away. So that was nice of them. With a paw print magnet. So that was nice.
I just totally missed what you said, to be honest. I was paying for my gas inside, so I didn't hear anything you just said. Sorry.
I said the veterinarian that I took Shelby to sent us a sympathy card.
And like, you know, Hazel Eye says a break might be what you guys need. You know what I'm saying? Because they say absence makes the heart fonder, right? So like
a break. He's the only one that has income coming in. My check ain't gonna pay any bills around here.
right. But again, if he leaves, we're talking about like, let's say he goes to his mom's, for example, okay? And whatever, then he is no longer in the household. You go and get your adjustment or whatever in regards to your, you know, $100 back up to your.
And then he'll be like, oh, it's not working out. My mom's, can I come back? No.
Well, then, no. But you say no because you have the household, you have the option. You know what I'm saying? The title's in your name. You have all the tools in your name.
Yeah, because his ex-wife trying to take it from under us because he owed back house support.
Right, I remember you saying that. So.
Yeah, because
If I'm not a responsible man, I wouldn't be paying my child support.
I mean,
his daughter's old enough, she's got her own kids. So that got canceled.
all right.
When you cancel, I paid all my child support.
Nobody never said you did. I didn't even honestly know you had child support on your daughter until right now, because that's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's got 3 kids.
well, right, I knew
He's
that.
got a son. He's got a son and 2 daughters.
Right, I knew that, but you know, about the child support again, that's not my fucking business. You know, I don't give a shit. You know.
His older son lives in town, same town as we live in.
Right. Yep, I knew that.
The only time he talks to his dad is when he needs a ride.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes kids grow up to be like that and be a little butthead, and then, you know, they think they're too good for mom and dad, you know, but.
I'm his stepmom.
I don't sweat it.
Yeah,
She's the one who first about it. I don't sweat it.
I don't sweat it.
Why do you like to bring it
Me,
up?
your son,
Why do you like to bring
but
it up?
heads.
See, shit that don't need to even be said, you bring up. Out of the fucking blue.
Stop.
See, I'm right. That's why you told me to stop.